Hello, everyone. For those of you that are just joining us, we are just going to run a short video while we deal with a few technical issues while we try and get our video running live on Facebook. So just bear with us and watch this wonderful video on the icon of the seas. Wow, great video. Sorry, my apologies. I thought it was a video on the icon. It was a video about Royal Caribbean and all the firsts that they brought to industry. What a great video, Mitch. That's the first time I've seen that video.
Thank you.
So I'm going to get started here and hopefully we can figure our way out to get on Facebook, but we do have all of you here joining us on Zoom. So welcome everybody. My name is Teena Dowd. I'm the owner at Vacations for Canadians and just wanted to show you that I am live streaming here from the Celebrity Constellation, Royal Caribbean's sister ship, sister brand. So all is good, keeping it in the family. And I hope those of you in Canada are staying fairly warm right now. I'm not really sure what the weather's like these days. I've heard it's been pretty up and down in different places. So anyways, we are here to welcome you to an event that we want to share with you about the Royal Caribbean Icon of the Seas. Now, just to give you a little background, if you haven't been watching our Facebook page or any of our social media, myself and four of our team just recently got off of the Icon of the Seas and it was wonderful. So we're here to share that experience with you and why everybody should be taking advantage of the opportunity to get on this absolutely amazing ship. And we've brought Mitch Marucci here from Royal Caribbean to tell us all about it. So I'm going to pass this over to Mitch.
Thank you so much, Teena. It's great to be here. And I wanted to first of all say a shout out to all the Vacations for Canadians team members who are out there as well. And a huge thanks to every single one of you who are watching. Happy Family Day. I do appreciate your time spending some time here with us this evening to learn a little bit about Royal Caribbean. Actually, I'm celebrating 20 years with Royal Caribbean this month. I was a cruise director at Royal Caribbean for the last 12 years. I worked on board the ships for over 18 and a half years. And now I'm back home in Canada helping Teena and her team and get more of our guests on board our ships because I truly think they are the best in the world. I also cruised on the Celebrity Constellation once, Teena, so that's pretty cool as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about Royal Caribbean here and specifically Icon of the Seas. I'm going to turn off my video for a minute and show you my full screen. So first things first, Icon of the Seas is the newest ship in Royal Caribbean's fleet, and we're going to talk about it. But before we do, we're going to show you a little bit about Royal Caribbean just for the first couple of minutes because some of you may not be familiar with Royal Caribbean. Why Royal Caribbean? Of course, are wow-worthy ships, the largest cruise ships in the world, the first to do a lot of these amazing things on board, are of course 300 plus destinations and our amazing award-winning Royal personalized service. So we are the largest cruise brand in the world with 28 ships. And some people wonder, are we sustainable as a cruise line? And we are. We actually opened the world's first net zero cruise terminal in Galveston last year. We have a partnership with the WWF since 2016. And as much as I'd like it to be the wrestling company, it's not. It's the World Wildlife Fund. But we started that in 2016 and we re-signed up in 2021. And I hope you know that the World Wildlife Fund would not have partnered with Royal Caribbean if they didn't know we were the leader in the industry. So that's something really cool that we do have as a Royal Caribbean group in partnership with our sister brand Celebrity as well. Royal Caribbean does cruise to 300 plus destinations, 60 continents, 6 continents, 30 plus home ports, 2 private destinations, and over 3,000 global shore excursions. And just as a reminder, we do have Icon of the Sea sailing in the Caribbean. We're going to tell you more about it. But in 2024, 23 ships in the Caribbean, 6 in Europe, 4 in Alaska, 1 on the West Coast, 4 in the Northeast, which is a really close drive or flight for us in Ontario, 3 in Australia, New Zealand, South Pacific, and 2 in Asia. So literally everywhere. And hopefully you know by now, Icon of the Seas is the largest cruise ship in the world, but a lot of our other 7 classes of ships don't get as much love. And I do want to remind you that we do have 7 different classes, all different sizes, from the little baby ships all the way up to the largest cruise ships in the world. So there's just a quick little overview of these ships. Now remember, when it comes to the Icon of the Seas and Oasis of the Seas, who used to be the biggest ships in the world, Icon is just about 9 feet longer. And it's not really that these ships are that much longer than our other ships that you can see here on the fleet. It's just really that width. It's more than double the width, and all that open space in the middle really gives you all the options. But no matter what class of ship that you're on, you're going to get these common ship features throughout Royal Caribbean. Everything from our theater shows, the rock climbing walls, the casinos, the sports court. And remember, what sets us apart is what is included on board the ships. The entertainment and nightlife, there is nothing like it literally anywhere in the world for what you get, what you pay for. These signature activities, all complimentary: the rock climbing, the zip lining, the slides, the water slides, the laser tag, the bumper cars. The list goes on. You can put away your wallet and have a fantastic time with whether it's you're a couple or you're a family or a multi-generational family. There is so many fun activities, including complimentary Adventure Ocean program for the kids. And again, I mentioned these really fun activities. So we're going to get to the Icon of the Seas in just a second, but the only way we have the Icon is because of the amazing Oasis class. I was fortunate to be on the Oasis of the Seas in 2009 when she changed the cruise industry. Icon's going to do the same thing again, but really, Oasis really changed the game with all these incredible activities, these amazing neighborhoods that we still have on the Icon. And really, Icon is the next generation of the Oasis class. And this is really what sets apart Royal Caribbean from the cruise industry. And it is these incredible venues, all these really fun activities. The only cruise line to have the Aqua Theater, as we can see here on the Utopia and the Wonder of the Seas, with these incredible entertainers, the ice skating rinks as well, the amazing Broadway theater that you're going to see on Icon of the Seas, and of course our pool deck. So this is really some really cool stuff that you do get at Royal Caribbean. Of course, the largest casinos at sea on board Oasis and Icon ships. And of course, when it comes to food and beverage options, there's over 30 bars and restaurants on the Oasis class ships. And then when you get to the Icon of the Seas, it's over 40 bars and restaurants. So really, really great stuff. Over 10 of those are complimentary. And again, just before we get to the Icon, it's really important that I do remind you that we do have another ship launching this summer. It's the Utopia of the Seas, and she's actually going to be sailing out of Port Canaveral. And I'll take 30 seconds and show you a quick peek. Make me go loco, loco, make me go loco. Make me go loco, loco. Come see the Royal Caribbean. So there you have a quick idea of what the Utopia looks like, the Royal Caribbean Oasis class that set the stage for us to build the Icon class. Now, again, she's going to be sailing 3 and 4 days. Every sailing goes to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And just as a reminder, this is an amazing opportunity. A lot of people think, oh, you know, we're not going to really go on a cruise for 3 or 4 days. But the amount of friends I have that are doing Miami, Vegas, Nashville, and they started to go on these short cruises, it's a really great choice. Also, do not forget that Symphony of the Seas will be sailing from Cape Liberty this summer. So I did mention at the beginning that great video. We talked about the entertainment, the nightlife at Royal Caribbean, and on Icon of the Seas, it absolutely goes off the charts. As a reminder, we were the first cruise line to have Broadway shows. On the Icon of the Seas, we are going to talk about our newest Broadway show. It is The Wizard of Oz. And of course, you can see all these fantastic shows as well. And again, no one does it when it comes to the nightlife for adults as well. All of our amazing live music venues, the adult game shows, and again, everything is customizable. So when it comes to Royal Caribbean, literally everything can be added on. And I do want to, as we were talking about celebrity, just remind everybody out there, because especially if you do love Royal Caribbean and celebrity, we have this really great tier reciprocity program. That means if you are going to cruise on celebrity and you're a Diamond or Diamond Plus or Pinnacle member, you're going to become an elite sailor or elite cruiser on celebrity. And if you're elite with celebrity, when you come over to Royal Caribbean, you will be a Diamond member. And there's some really great benefits at Diamond status and above. So at Diamond member, I'm just going to tell you about one of them, my favorite one. You're going to get 4 free drinks per day at Diamond status. And that is why we have the highest loyalty in the industry, because we have so many guests getting free drinks every single cruise. And at Diamond Plus, it's 5, and at Pinnacle, it's 6. And at Royal Caribbean, we do have only one beverage package. It's the deluxe package, and that is a little bit of an idea of what we offer. So if you like vodka, like I do, it's Grey Goose and it's Belvedere. So those are all included in our one beverage package that you will, if you are, for example, elite, become Diamond at Royal Caribbean. So Icon of the Seas is sailing to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Every single sailing on Icon of the Seas and also Star of the Seas and Utopia of the Seas will visit our award-winning private island. Out of the over 300 destinations that we travel to around the world, Perfect Day is our #1 rated itinerary. So what's really important is that you learn a little bit about this award-winning island, and every sailing is going here. It's a big part of the cruises. So let's take a quick couple seconds to give you a brief overview of Perfect Day. So a lot of people talk about the ship itself being the destination, and that is very true about Icon of the Seas. But when it comes to Perfect Day, it is in its own league out there. There's literally nothing like it. And when it comes to Perfect Day, it's either thrill or chill. And if you want to chill, we have the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean. Of course, all these different beaches, cabanas. There's a great picture of the Oasis Lagoon swim up bar. It is absolutely massive. It is accessible as well. And don't forget, you can't maybe see here, but right in between those palm trees, I see a lifeguard there. And every single Royal Caribbean ship, every single pool and beach on our private destinations have lifeguards. And that is very important for us. And I think it is also for our guests. So it's something just to remember and note. We've got these incredible cabanas. So whether you're just celebrating something special, maybe it's a honeymoon, maybe you're getting married on the island or the ship, these are some really cool options. The, of course, infinity pool at our Cocoa Beach Club. And again, multiple beaches. It is Instagrammer's paradise. It is just an absolutely perfect place to go. Whether you actually don't have to spend an extra dollar, there are so many different things to do. And when it comes to families and kids, do not forget all these incredible kids thrills. So we do have the tallest water slide in North America at Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is no joke. And I think Tina and the team, a lot of them went on these water slides.
Actually, Mitch, I'm just curious why you say it's for kids.
No, it's not for kids. That's what I mean. It is absolutely not for kids. So this is our kids' thrills. So when it comes to the water park, this is no joke. Like I'm telling you, I mean, Cedar Point and Six Flags and Disney and all the other ones, they don't have the tallest water slide in North America. Perfect Day does. So that is not for the little kids. In fact, even on
No,
the
but there was little kids on it, I'll tell you that. Not tiny little kids, but there was kids on it. But
right, it's like,
it was so
yeah,
much fun as an adult to go on it.
100%. It's kind of like those the water slides on the on the icon. I'll show you a picture in just a minute, but I was up at the top and there's the drop slide where you go in and you stand there and the floor drops out. And they were about 13 years old and they were scared to go. So I had to go first and show them. And then they actually went down. But the idea is that when it comes to the Thrill Water Park, that is really for older kids. This right here is really great for families because this is complimentary. It's our Captain Gilles Galleon, a huge pirate ship with the spray cannons, and then Splashaway Bay, as you can see in those pictures, with all these great water slides. There's ones kids can do together. The pool is about 2 feet deep, and the families can just have a blast there the entire day, and it is absolutely complimentary. So if you're not looking to hang out with the kids or you're just a couple maybe going, maybe you want to hang out on Chill Island, but also or even if you're with your whole family and you just want to leave the kids for the day, grandma and grandpa, that's totally fine. You can head over to Hideaway Beach. This literally just opened 2 weeks ago. It is our newest section of Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And all told, the entire island has had a $350 million renovation to bring it up to what we love about it. And you can see Hideaway Beach looks like a resort in the Caribbean, which it is, of course, in the Bahamas. It truly is a resort for the day. And Hideaway Beach is special because it's 18 and above. Kind of think about it as like a Las Vegas party day vibe at like a beach hotel there. There's got a DJ going, and I think Tina will tell us a little bit about it. They were there, but I'll show you guys all a quick little video just highlighting what she looks like. Let me show you something, it's a good life, it's a good vibe, it's a good time, yeah, we live it up. Let me show you something, yeah, I said what I said, cause we just getting started, no, you ain't seen nothing like this for that, a tip for that, like almost baby, yeah, let's go, let's go. Yeah, let me show you something. Yeah. Yeah, let me show you something. Let me show you something. So Tina, what did you think about the adult-only Hideaway Beach?
Oh, wow. It was amazing. We had the most amazing views from where we grabbed our chairs. So we had the infinite pool in front of us, and then right past that was like a little cove of water, like a little lagoon, and then past that was the ocean. So it was like a triple whammy of the most beautiful views.
It's amazing. So yeah, again, it's all about your choice at Perfect Day. And that's why at Royal Caribbean, truly multi-generational. So whether it's millennials cruising, whether it's families, whether it's multi-generational families, whether it's couples, there is something for you, whether it's thrill, chill, the adult only section, something for everybody. And Perfect Day, again, if you have the beverage package, it works on the island. If you have the Wi-Fi package, it also works on the island. There is 2 huge restaurants, one on each side of the island, and our different snack shacks that are located throughout the island as well. All the food is complimentary, and you are guaranteed to have an amazing day at Perfect Day. So this is a really great view. I don't know. I'm not sure where you were this week, Tina, but I'm sure, of course, you've sailed to Nassau about 100 times, as all of our other guests have done. Nassau was the first port of call we ever visited. Anyone recognize that port? Of course, that's sailing into Nassau. What's really cool is that this is actually the future site of the Royal Caribbean Royal Beach Club on Paradise Island. This is going to be opening next summer. So when you cruise on Utopia, on Star, on Icon, I'm thinking hits Nassau, but you're going to be able to visit this incredible destination as well. So Royal Caribbean is really upping its game. This is going to debut next summer, and it is going to be kind of like your experience that you're going to get at Perfect Day, but it's going to be like an excursion that you can purchase for the day, and it's going to be absolutely epic. So this is coming next summer exclusively for our Royal Caribbean guests. So here's a really cool top-down look at Icon of the Seas. And Tina, this is what I was kind of talking about earlier. When you really look in the middle of the ship, you can see all that open space. And below where you see Central Park with all those real trees, there's literally thousands of them. That is the entire Royal Promenade that we're going to go show pictures of. But when people think of the largest ship in the world, it really is all this open space. And it's really hard to describe unless you're actually seeing it for yourself.
I would
So
agree. Everybody that's asked me about it so far has asked me about space wise, and I don't think I mean, and I'm pretty sure our ship was full when we were on it, but we didn't have any issues with getting in anywhere or waiting in lines for anything. It's really well designed logistically that you're not feeling crowded at any time.
What's funny and interesting is that the Icon of the Seas is about 9% larger than the Wonder of the Seas, our second newest ship, and actually has less staterooms than the Oasis class ships. So there's just much more space given back to our guests. And if you're looking to sail as a couple and you're not interested in sailing with families, that's fine. You can totally do that outside of the peak summer and holidays. And that's really when we're going to have most of our families cruising. So Thrill Island on Icon of the Seas with these 6 record-breaking water slides, the largest water park at sea, family raft slides, which you can do as a couple or as a whole family, are so much fun. This, of course, is complimentary. So in reality, you don't even need to purchase the water slide pass because these water slides will keep you going all day long. They're amazing. Also, then we have the Crown's Edge, which is our thrill experience that you literally step out over the side of the ship, 150 plus feet above the ocean, and it's pretty much like you're walking the plank and you kind of zip line back around the side of the ship. Tina, did you do this?
I did.
I wish I had a video of it. I actually did it with Matt, and I have Matt's video. I should have posted the video of Matt doing it here. Well, next time. We also have the Aqua Dome, which is the largest structure ever put on a ship in history. And this is where the Aqua Theater, that is famous from our Oasis class ships, is actually indoors now. This venue is just unbelievable. It also has our Hooked Seafood Restaurant, the Aqua Dome Market, the Royal Bling Store with the Royal Caribbean jewelry, also our Ryan Bean Coffee Bar, which also has all those great boozy options for coffees, and then the Overlook and the Overlook Bar. So, did you get a chance, Tina, or anyone, to check out the Overlook?
I'm not sure. We did sit in a bar inside of the dome.
Yeah,
So
with
I but
all
I
the
don't know what it was
glass looking
called.
out the front.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So that's the
So
Overlook, and that's kind of like
yeah,
where, you're getting a lot of our older guests just hanging out, kind of a place to escape into the quiet.
yeah.
When it comes to the adult only neighborhood, this is the Hideaway. So this is, I'm going to show you some pictures of this. The adult only neighborhood, 65 feet suspended above the surf side. It is the only infinity pool like it anywhere. It's pretty amazing. And then when it comes to young families, we really have it taken care of. We have an entire neighborhood on the ship dedicated to young families. 3 ways to splash means 3 separate pools. So if you have a kid or a little one that's not potty trained, we have our splash pad. It's called Baby Bay. It's a little play pool for kids. It's a real pool. And that means if they're not potty trained, they can still have fun and go in there. Splash Away Bay is our big splash park that we're known for with the dump buckets, the spray cannons, the water slides. That is also on Surfside. And then, of course, we do have our pool for adults and grandma, grandpa. That is the infinity pool. So that you've got the carousel, you've got a family buffet restaurant, a grab and go restaurant, ice cream. All those are complimentary. There's also a specialty restaurant. We even have our kind of mini cruise director for families, Admiral Awesome, inside of Surfside. And when it comes to pools, you do not have to worry. The pool will be busy because on the Icon there is 7 different pools, including the largest pool ever put on a cruise ship. And these pools are on 5 different decks. So you're really going to be able to spread out, have a great time. And as you can see, these all are facing the ocean with ocean views. Really, really cool stuff. Did you get a chance to get to any of the pools on board, Tina?
We did the water slides.
Nice. Yeah,
We
so you
we
can,
didn't actually. We only had 3 days. We couldn't do everything,
I know,
but
honestly,
we
I
did.
just
We did the water slides.
exactly. So you can see that from the overview, there's all these great options. And again, here's just a little bit of an expansion of what I was talking about. These are the 8 different neighborhoods that we do have on the Icon of the Seas. And really what really makes the ship feel like there's nobody around is because of these neighborhoods and everybody is doing something somewhere else. So really some really cool options. Now, when it comes to some of our special staterooms, I don't have all day here, but there is actually 28 new stateroom categories on Icon of the Seas. So I'm going to show you my favorite here. It is the spacious infinite ocean view balcony, and our sister brand has these. So if you're familiar with them, then you'll know what these are. It's a really cool option, especially if it's a couple or a family that wants some extra space but doesn't always spend that much time outside on the balcony. With the flick of a button, you can drop down that window, close those curtains, and for families, getting that extra 50 square feet in their stateroom is really great. Now, when it comes to the families, we have the family infinite ocean view balcony, which is exactly what you just saw on the previous slide, but this actually has a whole separate area, like a little mini nook bedroom for the kids, and it has, his and the TVs, USB chargers, storage space, and a little curtain that closes off the area. Did you get to see these rooms, Tina?
No, I didn't, but I think the rest of my group did.
But you guys, and in fact, you stayed in one of the suites overlook the family suites overlooking the Surfside neighborhood.
Yes, we did. That room was amazing.
And that room actually comes with entrance to the suite neighborhood as well, and coastal
Yes.
kitchen, which is just amazing. So one of
Hmm.
my favorite things about these family infinite ocean view balconies, not just for families, I know couples would appreciate this as well, but it's these split compartment bathrooms. And I think you had one of these, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We did for sure. With the toilet and sink in one and then the shower and sink in the other. So two people can be, getting ready or using the facilities.
Exactly. That just makes it a little bit easier. So
Yeah.
that stateroom is my favorite. So just a quick overview of what it looks like. Okay, so there you go. And don't forget, Royal Caribbean has the most suites in the entire cruise industry. So if you're looking for something spectacular, something special, the Royal Suite class can tick all of those boxes, complete with genie service. So Icon of the Seas will have two sister ships, the first of which, Star of the Seas, is already on sale, and Teena already has space on these ships. And so Icon of the Seas, we're going to show you the sail dates in a bit. She sails out of Miami. Star of the Seas will start sailing next summer from Port Canaveral, so just about 45 minutes from Orlando. So now, Teena, I have some slides, some pictures of some of the team
Uh-oh.
when they were on Icon.
I
I
don't
mean,
know if I've approved these pictures, Mitch.
I hope not.
And it's Emmy's birthday today, right? Is it
Oh,
Emmy's
is
birthday
it?
today?
Happy birthday, Emmy. That's
Yeah,
amazing. So that was
she
a
she
great.
loved it so much, Mitch. She cried when they left the Icon.
You know what? I haven't, I don't think I told you this actually. Matt sent me a video of her saying, "Oh, we had so much fun," and yes, she was. That was take two because she was so sad she had to go. And here's a picture of you guys in the Aquadome. Was that messy?
Oh, yeah, that's messy. Right in the middle of us with the pink.
That's
Yep.
awesome. So yeah, like you can kind of talk about. I have a great picture of the Aquadome coming up, but that was it's just an amazing venue. I'm not sure who took this picture. I think this is from the water park tower.
Oh, I bet we're probably up on the water slides, looking
So
down.
so these water slides that we're looking at is actually so there's the Thrill um water park. The Daredevil's Tower is the largest, as we said, tallest water slide in North America. And then over here, this is a whole separate set of water slides. These are really for couples and families. You can see the mat racing slides, teenagers, etc. And then the rest of them are designed for couples and families to ride together. And it's one of my favorites. Did you get a chance to try any of these, Tina?
Yeah, we actually did. We took one of those tubes down, the three of us, and we
Oh
screamed
my
the whole
God.
way.
I love the slingshot one. It's so cool. So when we talk about Icon being the largest ship in the world, this is just a really good example of really the scale and how large it is. We took this while we were on our cruise, and that is our smallest ship in the fleet. That is the Vision of the Seas, one of my favorite classes of ships. Still a great ship, but it really goes to show you the scale of the Icon, and again, just how wide she is. And again, it's not about how long it is, it's about all these amazing, the width of it gives you so many more options. So again, if you're a live music fan, for example, those 40 bars and restaurants really give you a lot of different choices. Now, when it comes to the Wonder and the Icon of the Seas, you can put them side by side and you can see that it's really not that much different. You can see the Icon looks a little bit wider, and it's just really goes to show. I mean, I bet you could run and jump across the top of those ships. But here's a cool picture. I don't know why I said that. Here's a really cool picture of the Pearl.
You
So
need to
this
put a
is
disclaimer now that nobody should ever do that.
please don't do that, everybody. You will be banned for life. So just a reminder, when you walk on the ship, this is this wow moment that you do see. So, I mean, this is where you walked on the ship as well, Tina. So this is your first view of Icon of the Seas.
Hmm. Hmm. The
And
Pearl.
And what's really cool about it is that you can see those windows. The entire width of the promenade stretches for the entire width of the ship. Those are 3 stories of windows, and the Pearl actually is the largest kinetic art sculpture in the world, but it also has another key feature. It actually is a substructure holding the ship up on the Oasis class on decks 5, 6, or deck 6, 7, and 8, where you see there. They had staterooms running along the side of the ship, and those are now gone, giving way to the second level of the Royal Promenade. So you can go from the middle of the ship down the 2 escalators off the ship or to the casino, up those stairs to deck 6, and then up the other set of stairs to Central Park, which you can see in this picture where we're standing here at the Pearl Cafe, which is a really awesome complimentary option for great food, snacks, drinks. And that whale is a 1-to-1 size scale art picture. I just love all the natural light coming into the Royal Promenade on Icon. So we talked about the adult only hideaway beach or the hideaway neighborhood, I should say, which offers these amazing infinite pool views. And were you able to hang out up here at all, Tina, for at least a
No,
drink?
no, but we did go check it out.
Oh, I don't know if any of the other guys did, but it is an amazing place. You got the DJ there. Again, it's adults only, so it's really a lot of fun. And it's just one of my favorite neighborhoods. When it comes to some of the entertainment, I wanted to show you this really cool picture of our Absolute Zero ice rink. It's the largest ice rink we've ever done. Of course, it's a circular shape now, which gives our entertainers a lot more choices when it comes to some of the tricks they're trying to do. Full 3D projection on the ice. It is absolutely amazing. There's 2 shows actually in there, one for more adults and older kids, and one for families. It's more of a comedy show. And Tina, I'm not sure if you took this, but one of your team, this was a picture from the Wizard of Oz when it was snowing, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure who took that, but that might have been us because that's kind of the view
Yep.
that we had. Yeah.
So this is the Royal Theater. This is our Broadway show, Wizard of Oz. There's the entire cast on stage. And I did mention the Wizard of Oz being our Broadway show. One really cool thing in this picture is you can see the orchestra on the left and the right side. It's the largest orchestra ever assembled on a cruise ship in history at a 16-piece orchestra. And this is really a great idea just to remind everybody that yes, we do have this wonderful classic show for families, for adults as well. And again, that orchestra, I mean, not a lot of kids are out there watching the orchestra, but that's why we have that jazz and blues bar, and that's where we got that orchestra. So really over 50 musicians on the ship, and we have a really cool show there when it comes to the Wizard of Oz with Toto from Jim Henson's Creature Shop. So there's me with Rover. Did you see Rover? Did anybody see Rover?
I didn't, but I believe Alex and Lynn did, but I missed him.
Oh,
Hmm.
so Rover is the chief dog officer. She literally lives on board the
Mm.
ship. She is there to, say hi to the crew, say hi. Of course, it's a great option for the crew and our guests. And again, there is Royal Caribbean sponsoring the most popular sports team in the world, Inter Miami, with Messi. Not many of us might know that, but it truly is. There's a really cool picture of the Aquadome, and this venue is just so cool. It's hard to put the scale into a picture, but it really is such a really cool venue. And I have a little video here just to show you. Um, these are the giant those robotic arms holding. They kind of look like spaceships. So here's a quick peek of just a snippet of that show. So pretty cool stuff. So Tina, what'd you think of that show?
Oh, I couldn't believe what they did. I didn't realize that the pool portion could be like you change the levels of the depth of it so they can, dive in it or they can walk in it or it can be brought right up. I
Yeah,
thought it
it's
was amazing what they can do with that.
pretty cool stuff. And that's the 10-meter platform that you see in the picture, and it goes all the way up to 17 and a half meters, which is just pretty incredible. So we did mention Icon of the Sea sails from Miami. So just as a reminder, in case you didn't know, she's sailing on these itineraries, 2 different Eastern Caribbean itineraries. And a 7-night Western. So 3 sea days on the Eastern Caribbean for you to, of course, enjoy the ship including St. Martin, St. Thomas, Perfect Day. The other one with St. Kitts, St. Thomas, Perfect Day. And the Western Caribbean will give you one extra port, including Roatan, Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And then all the way until April 2026, her sailings are open. And you can see also the same pretty much itinerary, except we're going to be visiting Puerto Plata, one of my new favorite ports in the Dominican Republic as well. So all of these sailings are available. The only problem is that space is going fast. So already the most expensive suite, the 3-story ultimate family townhouse, is sold out for 2024. So too bad if you had your heart set on that. But just as a reminder, when it comes to Icon of the Seas, we have the fastest Wi-Fi in the world when it comes to cruising. All of our ships have been equipped with Voom, powered by Starlink. And one of the things about the Icon and the Oasis class, some people wonder is how easy is it to get on and off? And literally, you're on and off the ship in less than 15 minutes on the first day and the last day. And that is partially because of our award-winning Royal Caribbean app. And you'll be very familiar with this if you sail Celebrity because it's very similar, of course, being the same Royal Caribbean group. This mobile check-in option really allows you to get on and off the ship in less than 15 minutes. Royal Caribbean patented the technology in 2020. That means we never have to do in-person safety drills anymore. You watch the safety video from your smartphone when you get on the ship. You check out your assembly station and you are on vacation. It is fantastic. Also, we do have maps, dining room menus, and of course, guest-to-guest chat is free of charge. So I'm sure you've used the app, Tina, and can attest
Oh,
to
for
how
sure.
convenient it is.
Yep.
Also, one really cool thing that when you put your deposit down and you make a booking at Royal Caribbean, you get access to your cruise planner. So these days, many of our guests really want to plan stuff in advance. So this is a really great option because it will allow you to see the exact inventory of every shore excursion, how much the beverage packages cost on your cruise, the internet, the specialty dining packages. And if you haven't quite decided on your cruise yet, but you really want to know if there is a cabana available on the Hideaway Beach or if there's access available, you can talk to Tina and the team and they can look this up for you. It's a really cool tool. And as soon as you get your booking, you can go ahead and start planning. One thing I will remind everybody is sometimes people think, oh, it's better to wait until I get on board the ship. It's going to be cheaper. That is definitely not the case, especially because here in Canada, we are paying Canadian dollars prices before the cruise. And for example, if you book your beverage package and the price goes down, which very rarely it does, but we do have a sale coming about every 8 weeks. If the price goes down, you can simply cancel and rebook up until 3 days before you're sailing. That goes for anything. So it is always in your best interest to purchase whatever you had your heart set on doing in advance. All right, so just a reminder that with Royal Caribbean, we do offer a really great promotion for families, and that means kids sail free. So if they're 12 and under at the time of sailing, they're able to sail for free. So this is a really great option for families, especially because you literally can save thousands and thousands of dollars. There are some sailings excluded, including peak summer and the holidays, but it's a really great option. And Tina and the team can tell you all about it. One really cool perk that you can get from Tina and Vacations for Canadians that you're not going to find anywhere else this month is a specialty dining experience for two. So if you book your balcony or suite, you're going to receive specialty dining for two people. And this is on for Icon of the Seas, for example, 7-night or longer Caribbean, Bermuda, Bahamas sailings from April to September 30th. So that's a really great perk. For example, Chops Grill, yeah, you're talking $140 USD value complimentary of Vacations for Canadians. And another great thing that we do have going on right now with Tina and the team is a what we call our Loyal to Royal sale, which is up until February the 29th. If you book into an interior, ocean view, balcony, or suite at our prevailing rates. So if it's a big family cruise, you're going to be able to save up to $100 at sea. But Tina also has some really amazing prices and dates on Icon of the Seas that we're going to show you. Before we do, I just want to quickly show you. I just quickly pulled I just picked a random date just to show you what Tina and the team can get you on Wonder of the Seas. For example, I chose September the 8th. And you see our website prices in Canadian are anywhere between $500 up to almost $1,000 cheaper, and that includes $100 up to $100 onboard credit. So these are great options. You can actually add a beverage package and still come out saving money. So when it comes to Icon, though, nobody, and I mean nobody, has the exclusive rates like Teena and Vacations for Canadians. Nobody. It's true.
We really made a big point of taking as much space as we could for the Icon of the Seas. And I just want to say that we've promoted these a few times on our social media outlets. These are our balcony rates. Don't be afraid to contact us and ask us if there's also inside and ocean view, because we do have all those rates as well secured. We tend to promote balcony rates more than anything just because that's the most requested type of cabin. But we do have other types of staterooms as well. And, and I think Mitch was going to bring this up as well, but we also have access to more group space if we start looking at USD. So maybe we've sold out of our Canadian rates, but we have access to some USD rates. So don't be afraid, even if it's not on this list, don't be afraid to contact us and we will find what we can for you to get these great rates, because honestly, you want to book them through us. The comparisons to the rates between us and booking Royal Caribbean Direct is unbelievable.
Yeah, honestly, I wanted to say that as well. I would love, like, take a pick. Go ahead on October the 26th. You have four cabins left on these dates. Go and check our website and you will literally see thousands of dollars cheaper. So that's two people, taxes, fees all included. It's unbelievable. There's nowhere else you can get these prices. And if you want to cruise in 2024 and 2025 on Icon, this is the time to book. And I did so you can see all these dates available. I think the most important thing to remember is if you're interested, reach out to Tina's team and ask them about these. These rooms are going to go so fast because 2024 is literally, as you can see, almost sold out. So I did show one. We were talking about that earlier, Tina, the USD prices, and I did just randomly choose one for 2024 still, and I found November the 2nd, sailing from Miami. So you got an ocean view, two different balcony options. Our website, $3,300 US, and your balcony price is $1,369.
Mhm,
That is 2,000. That's a beverage package for both people in the stateroom, plus money to spare.
mhm.
So it's just unbelievable options.
Yep. And if you've taken a close look at what we've been promoting, 2024 and early 25 is when you want to get on the Icon of the Seas, because prices are going up. And honestly, Royal Caribbean, they could charge whatever they want right now to get on the Icon of the Seas because demand is huge. So I'm just telling you this from me. Get on the Icon of the Seas as soon as you can.
You're 100% right. It's simple economies of scale. The supply is down and the demand is high. So there's not very many rooms left. And Tina secured these rooms literally almost 2 years ago. And that is why she has, she is the best out there. So this is your chance. And the last slide here I have, Tina, is some prizes that you're going to be giving away.
Yeah, so we actually have our own little incentives that we're running for the month of February. So if you booked it prior to today, but you still booked it in February, you are absolutely qualified for this contest. So while we were on the Icon of the Seas, we picked up a few little things. We got some pins. We've got an Icon of the Seas mug that comes from Starbucks, and we got the ship model. So one lucky person will win that prize pack, and all you have to do is book any booking on the Icon of the Seas and you will be entered.
I'm going to add something to that prize, Tina.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll add, so this is for anyone that books in the month. So we're gonna add actually a complimentary Voom package, which is valued at a couple $100 depending on the sailing. But that is the high speed internet powered by Starlink. So someone will also I'm not sure if you're gonna give one prize away. I think it's one
Yeah,
prize
so
pack.
this is one prize, Mitch. So let's make the Voom a separate prize. So now we have
Okay,
two winners. And then I
okay.
think you must have another slide because I think we have another contest running as well.
This is my last slide, but
Oh, okay.
do you remember what that one
Yeah,
was?
so we are giving away $100 onboard credit as well. So we now have three prizes that we're going to give away, and all you have to do is book an Icon of the Seas, any date, any cabin, any number of people, and you'll be entered to win one of these three prizes.
That's fantastic. All right, so you know what? I'll do one more for anyone that's on the show tonight here watching live stream, or whether you're watching it within the next 3 days. Anyone that books Icon of the Seas in the next 3 days, will actually say any sailing, balcony and above in 2024. We're gonna throw in a bottle of wine for you, whether you like red or white wine, and we'll add you to a draw to also win a $50 onboard credit.
Wow. Okay. So did you guys get that? Doesn't even have to be Icon. So if maybe the Icon isn't your cup of tea and you want to book the Vision or the Radiance class, that's fine. As long as it's a balcony or above, you're also going to be entered into that draw, but it has to be booked in the next 3 days.
Yep. Anyone that books in the next 3 days, we'll throw in a bottle of wine for everybody.
Oh, fantastic.
And then
And
one
they're
lucky
going to get
person
their
will win the
special,
onboard credit.
and if they book a balcony above, they're also getting their specialty dining if it fits in those Bahamas, Bermuda, Caribbean, I believe, were the three different sailings. And then
Yep.
it was limited dates, but you can also get your specialty dining. You're going to get that onboard credit bonus that we have right now, the Loyal to Royal. I mean, there's so many things going on right now. Right now, Royal Caribbean is where it's at, and we're all in. So this is the month that you should be booking. We have more promotions running with Royal Caribbean right now than we've ever had.
Yep. And we're so happy to partner with you, Tina. So thank you for all you do and your team. They're literally the best in the business. So I love working with you also. Thank you so much. And
Thanks, Mitch. We love you too.
actually, if anyone has any questions, I mean, this is a great opportunity if
Yep.
anyone wants to ask any questions as well.
So Mitch, there was
Yeah.
actually it's not really Tina, it's Linda, but I'm signed in as
Hi.
Tina. There was actually a question in the chat asking if you had any idea when the entertainment booking would be available for Icon. They're getting a message saying entertainment is being updated.
It depends when their sailing is. So I will tell you that when you book any cruise in general, so for example, it's the first of the month prior. So if your cruise is June 15th, May 1st, your entertainment options will open. And again, not all shows need reservations, but some of them, for example, the Aqua Show will. The Aqua Show, for example, will be shown 6 times on multiple nights. So that gives people the opportunity to make their bookings the first day of the month prior. And just reminder, not everybody wants to make their bookings in advance, and that's totally okay. So we only release 80% of the inventory pre-cruise. So then that means that on the first day of your cruise, get on their ship early and make your reservations. Specifically, when it comes to the Icon, it might not be that full 1 month and the beginning of the month, because I will tell you, throughout this entire year, pretty much, they're going to be continually adding things. You're going to be on one cruise and there'll be a whole new show, because inside of Studio B, there's 2 shows. In the Aqua Theater, there's going to be 2 shows. In the Royal Theater, they're going to be adding another show. So because the ship is brand new and they literally only put water in the pool 2 weeks before we went on in January, they're installing entertainment as the weeks go on. So that is why the entertainment isn't updated as early as it would be, because they're always adding things and they don't want to have to put something in there and then take it back. So I would just like to say, if you've already booked Icon, thank you so much for your patience. You are going to have the best time ever. You just might not see it as early as all the other ships.
That's awesome. And there is another question in the chat. It comes from Joelle, who wanted to know when the Icon will be sailing at full capacity.
Icon of the Seas can sail at full capacity anytime, but what I would say is, if you're wondering when not to sail because you'd rather not be on with the most amount of people, the probability is that peak summer, July, August, and a holiday such as Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving, Easter, and March break will have the probability to have the most amount of people on board, because Icon of the Seas, of course, has a lot of ability for families to cruise. So that is when kids aren't in school. That is when families, multi-generational families, are more likely to cruise together. And then outside of that, you're going to see the ship at the double occupancy levels of around 55, 5,600. And then, of course, any parents that are taking their kids out of school will help those numbers go up. But I hope that answers your question.
Actually, there was a comment at the very beginning too, Mitch, that Emmy says hi. So I don't know whether she's still
Oh,
on here or she's gone to bed yet, but she yelled, "Hi, Mitch."
oh, hi, Emmy. I need to
Oh,
see
Emmy
her.
says good night.
Oh, we need to get her back on board.
Emmy's our little superstar.
She is.
All right, I don't see any more questions. But always feel free to email them in to us, and we are here at your disposal to answer any questions that you may have.
Yep. Thanks so much for your time, everybody, on a special family day. We guarantee, I know you're going to have the most amazing time,
I
whatever ship you
agree.
choose, but definitely Icon of the Seas is in another dimension.
I agree. And I honestly, I felt like a kid again. It was just, it was just so fun just to try new things, and we just had a blast. So I thank you, Mitch, for taking your time on Family Day and joining us and helping us see how amazing this cruise could be for anybody who sails on her.
Thank you so much, Tina, and thanks to the team, and thanks everyone watching. We hope you check out Icon, and we hope to see you on board. Have a great time. Thanks for
All
tuning
right,
in.
thanks. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.